up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the NECA Alien 40th Anniversary Ultimate Big Chap figure. Now this is easily one of my most anticipated figures of the year because this is actually based on one of my all-time favorite films, which I have right here on 4K. And this is the 40th Anniversary edition. And of course, as usual, I also have the anthology right here, which has like the first 4 Alien films like on Blu-ray. But yeah, back to that, this is easily one of my most anticipated figures of the year, from NECA, being that this is based on one of my all-time favorite films, I'm a huge fan of the original Alien film. This is actually my favorite film in the series too as well, So I'm glad that we are getting like a ultimate version of the Big Chap figure, because I know they did have like a Big Chap figure like in 7 scale, but this is actually the ultimate edition version. So I'm excited about this, and I'm going to go and just get into it right now. So as you can see, this is the box that contains the NECA Big Chap, Ultimate Big Chap, 40th Anniversary Edition. I really do like this box art too. I think this is cool. And it says Big Chap Ultimate Edition. Has an image of like the theatrical poster. And of course it says Big Chap written on the side too as well, Ultimate Edition. It has like the scripture on the back too, and it also shows like images of like the figure too as well, and the accessories that it comes with. And it says that this comes with includes a chest burster and a face hugger. Now this is the scripture too for it too as well. It says, "In space, no one can hear you scream," and that was the tagline, of course, for Alien. In a remote region of the galaxy, the United States space tug Nostromo, carrying a cargo of mineral ore, makes its return journey to Earth. The ship's crew, 5 men, 2 women, and a cat, Jones, well, it'll say Jones, but are awakened from their hypersleep chambers when Mother, the onboard computer, monitors a strange transmission. According to the company law, the crew must investigate any signal, according to company law, the crew must investigate any signal indicating possible intelligent life. What begins as a routine search mission quickly escalates into a nightmare of unimaginable terror when the crew discovers and brings aboard an extraterrestrial life form. And again, I don't know if I said this, it includes the egg, chest burster, and face hugger. And of course, when you open it, you can see the inside of the picture, which I think is cool, And you can also see the alien on the inside, with a xenomorph on the inside with the accessories. But I like this package design. I really do like this. This is awesome. And here's the background diorama for the Ultimate Big Chap. And I think this is the scene for Brett, if I'm not mistaken, when he's about to be attacked by the xenomorph. Another thing I do want to show right quick is that they actually have this kind of like separate, like you have like the usual like alien in the package. But they also give you this like this other piece too behind it. That's like this, and I think it's attached to like the egg. Just showing that, Okay, as you can see, there's the NECA Ultimate Big Chap. So what I'm gonna do is actually measure him, and he stands pretty good. I'm actually using his tail to stand him, But when I measure him, it looks like he's about almost 9 inches, like in height. But definitely 8 inches. I guess if you go with the complete head, he actually is like over 9 inches, the xenomorph, So I guess what I'll do first is talk about the articulation, but I probably will put this on a stand like in the end, But what I'll do first is just talk about the actual articulation of the alien figure. Now I must admit, already I really am feeling this figure. I think this is awesome. The look of it, the detail, that's just amazing. And as usual, you can see like the skull of the alien inside, and they do have that kind of blackened out right there, shaded right there in the front where you can't see the actual eye sockets of the skull. But its design is pretty awesome. It really does, like the H.R. Giger design. And of course, you can open his mouth and there's the tongue. It comes out. It actually just comes right on out too. Oh, I really am feeling this alien. And I know it's just like another alien, from NECA, but I would have really preferred this particular alien, And it has arc too. You can turn his head seems to be kind of loose, you know. Kind of tilted too as well. Can't really look up, but it can look down, and it can't look up. I mean, because of this right here in the back, you know, the dorsal fins. I think that's what they call these. But the detail on this is pretty good. I also noticed the paint seems okay, because I know at times the paint doesn't be too good on these when you get real close to them, you know. And of course, he has like the tail. Now, I knew off the bat that this is one of the things I was going to be curious about with this particular alien, you know, because the legs were very human-like for the this particular version of the xenomorph, which was the original one, you know. But the arms do they lift up, as you can see, and they do seem to be kind of loose. Like his arms, they seem to be kind of like loose. Like the articulation, you know, the articulation seems to be pretty good. They bend. Of course, the hand can be rotated. Now I noticed this one seemed to be kind of stiff, so I just leave it there. The alien knees can be bent, so you can't put them like in a pose like that, you know. And I forget, just use the tail. If you have trouble getting the stand, just use your tail, you know. That tail is pretty good, but the knees can be bent, you know. They can be lifted and bent. So you can't put them in like these aggressive poses. Just use like the tail to pose it. And of course the tail does still have the bendable wire, as you can see. I know sometimes I measure these, but I don't know if I should. Let me see. Yeah, the tail is about 8 inches in length. He even has like the ab crunch too as well. The articulation seems to be pretty good in this though. It's kind of loose, you know. And like I said, you can just use the tail to actually stand your alien up, you know, if you want. Just prop the tail behind him. I'll be forgetting that, you know, and he was standing up, you know. But I probably still like use a stand, you know. He does have like the holes on the feet for the stand. And I notice he has this too, like in his toes. You can bend them, or you can bend them down. I think that's kind of cool. They can turn too, you know, I don't want to do it too much. Now what I do is talk about the actual accessories that come with the actual alien figure. Well, as you can see, this is the actual usual chest burster. Now I must admit these are getting kind of, you know, old, but of course we always have to include these with these, you know. They are a staple. You can even see that this one is bloody too as well. You can also tell that it does look like bloody, I guess, because after it burst out of a cane's like chest, you know. So it kind of makes sense. Now this one kind of has a bendable tail too this time. Well, it kind of do, you know, but as you can see, this one kind of has a bendable tail. Okay. Now what I want to do is talk about the actual face hugger, the egg accessory itself. Now this time, you actually have like like this egg, like platform thing that the egg actually will sit on, as you can see. So I think that's kind of cool. But then thing, I guess it would take up like space for your figure, you know, but that's how it looks though, you know. So you would sit this down like that. Then this right here is the actual egg, as you can see. Now I think this is pretty cool. You could tell it's actually based on the design of the original egg from the first film. Right when the facehugger jumped on the Kane's like face. And when you look at it, it looks like you just hook it in, you know. I'm not sure if there's an exact way, but I'm just going to try it. Once you get it, it actually stays on too, as you can see. It won't drop, you know, once you get it. That's cool too. I think that's a nice looking egg, you know. And of course, here's the face hugger, as you can see. And this looks like when it was actually dead, like when they was examining it with like Ash, you know, and Dallas. When they were actually like picking through it. Because it looks like dark and stuff right there. I noticed his face circle seems to be kind of large too. It looks like the these are kind of bendable too, but I guess not, you know. But the tail, yeah, that's how the tail is too. It's kind of bendable. It has like a wire in it, but not through the whole thing. And of course, you know, you can just put it inside. That's how I display my age, you know, like it's jumping out. And it's an awesome upgrade to the xenomorph eggs. As usual, here's the size comparison with the NECA quarter scale alien 40th anniversary edition big chap figure, and right here is the actual the 7th scale, you can say 8th scale, so you can see like the difference in these two, you know. Like look how much huger this one is compared to that, you know. I'm still amazed at it. This is just a superb figure. The one that's in this scale, this is definitely an awesome figure to have too, but I really do kind of prefer these, you know, too as well, like the quarter scale. But as you can see, the actual like difference like in these are just amazing, you know, like the difference, you know. Okay, as you can see, this is my alien collection so far from NECA. I have the quarter scale, big chap, you know, alien figure, even like the NECA ultimate big chap figure, the Ripley and the space compression chute. You have like fake Silver Age, Jonesy Cat, you know, rescuing new 30th anniversary aliens with Ripley and Newt, the ultimate aliens, blue and brown xenomorph warriors, another face hugger, you know, Ripley from Alien 3, the prisoner one, and the Alien 3 dog alien, ultimate dog alien, Alien Resurrection, Ripley 8, and of course the Alien Resurrection Xenomorph Warrior 2 as well. So that's my alien collection so far. Alright. Okay, there's the NECA Alien 40th Anniversary Ultimate Big Chap figure. I definitely recommend this figure for fans of the, especially the original Alien film, because this is one of my all-time favorite films, like I say, which I have right here on 4K, you know. And of course, as usual, I even have like the first 4 films like on Blu-ray. But yeah, I think this figure is amazing, and already this is my favorite xenomorph or alien figure from NECA. There's no question I would prefer this over the other ones, and not just because it's based on the first film. I can do tell that the articulation, like the look of it, you know, its song does seem to be pretty good, you know. And this alien does seem to stand pretty well too as well, but I'm still using like a stand for it, you know. So it does seem like it's a better design or a better upgraded xenomorph figure than the other ones, like the dog alien or like the aliens, you know, from James Cameron's own, you know, even the Resurrection, you know. Because I do notice that it looks like NECA is getting better with the actual xenomorph figures, you know. But this one is just superb. I really like the design of this, you know. I would definitely recommend this, you know. This is an awesome figure. And this is one of my most anticipated figures of the year. So already it's one of my favorite figures of the year too as well. There's no question this will be part of my top 10 list of NECA figures of the year, you know. But anyway, please leave a comment and subscribe too as well. Whatever it was big. In space, no one can hear you scream.